Okay, so this is the new space. Um, this time I was thinking, um, who am I? Right, like that's the question. Who am I? And with that, I wanna like show again, like I made a list of better and better questions. The ink was going down here, but still we made it work. Okay, so first one, who am I? Like, okay, so I'm gonna do it in second voice. Who are you? So what? Who are you? What are you? Right? We're always saying. Normally, we're saying what we are, as in, oh, I'm an architect, or oh, I'm an athlete, or I'm good at drawing, or that's what you are, or who you are, right? Like, I think there's a slight difference between that, but that's the conundrum. Like, who are you? What are you? So then, uh, what is real, right? Like, who is real? Like, what is true? Who is true? So then we have to define real, like what is reality, right? So reality, I Google it, and mathematically, it's something tangible. Philosophically, it's something. Well, I mean, thinking about it mathematically, it has to be something tangible. If it's an imaginary number, you cannot write it down, and you cannot work with it. So it's something that you can work with. Something real is something tangible. Not tangible as just with your hands and your physiology, but with your mind, and something real can be philosophical, like can be in the ether. So something you can work with, right? Uh, let's put that thought here. Then, what is reality to me, right? So how you perceive yourself, um, and then how strangers perceive you. Then we flip the question: who am I to strangers, right? So because your perspective is different from the perspective of everybody else. That's another level of consciousness. So then, how do strangers engage with me? And the strangers that I mean, like actual strangers, just like people outside of you. So anybody. How does anybody engage with me? And what strangers engage with me, right? And then remember the thought that we had here. Something's real is something we can work with. Um, so how useful am I to others? How can others work with me? Um, and that talks into what is the level of engagement other people have with you. And with that is whatever trait you're trying to be specific about, like I'm good at drawing. How real is that concept with everybody else's perspective, right? It's like a self check, it's like a reference. I'm good at drawing. One, opinion one, opinion two, opinion three, opinion four. Okay, maybe the average is that I'm not as good as I thought I was, or maybe I'm excellent, or maybe I'm beyond what I thought I was, you know? So then you take it that specific, you start taking specific traits of yourself. Okay, so uh, how real am I, right? Like, who am I? How true I am. How true am I, right? So every trait that you have, every skill that you have to evaluate it with everybody else's perspective, with the whole system. And every phase of your reality, and every phase of your personality, and every phase of you is evaluated. And then if your perspective aligns with everybody else's, that's how you get how real you are. and who you really are. Damn, that was actually 5 minutes.